So hey guys, here we are back in Ohio again. I'm gonna do another bag of Paydirt today. This is gonna be our last bag that we bought. Lynchmining.com. If you've watched my other videos, you've seen me do some Yukon Paydirt. This is the second bag of Lynch Mining. The first was the Gizmo Supremo, and then we did kleshgold.com Paydirt. But hopefully just giving you an idea of what to buy and what not to buy. If you're interested in doing some gold panning at home as a hobby or anything, I would suggest doing some research. The first bags of dirt I bought came from the first Google search I did from the first company that came up, and that was actually the worst bags of dirt as far as gold content for the money. So hopefully you're getting some information from here, and yeah, we're gonna dump this out, classify it, get some water, and we will be back. Okay, we're done straining this out with our kitchen strainer. This was the bigger material, and there's not really that much of it. That's the smaller stuff that went through the strainer, so there's actually quite a bit of that. So it looks like maybe a third of the dirt was here and 2/3 of the dirt went over there. So we're gonna go ahead and do our bigger stuff first, as always, and we'll show you what is in there. Okay, so we finished panning out our bigger stuff there, and you can see there's a good 20 pieces of gold there, and another nice one like our last bag. Nice little nugget size. It's a little bit chunky on one side. Yeah, so pretty cool. We still got to go through the finer stuff. There's quite a bit of it, so it's going to take a while. So we're just going to pause and we'll be back. Okay, here we're back again. Went through about a quarter of those fines. You can see there is a ton of black sand in this stuff. I didn't run the magnet through it. The stuff that got caught in the strainer didn't have any magnetics in it, so I just kind of skipped that part. But you can see there's probably another 20 pieces of gold there, and we got quite a bit of dirt to go through. I'm going to go ahead and run the magnet through it and try to pull some of these black sands out, because it makes it harder to retrieve your gold if there's a lot of heavy sand there. So yep, still got a ways to go. Be back. So here we are back again. This was our last pan of material. You can see all of that black sand there, which is very heavy. But and I think we did 4 pans of this stuff, and we got about the same amount of gold out of each pan. Kind of challenging getting the gold separated from the black sand, but on the flip side of that, when you have a lot of black sand in your pan, when you're stratifying it, it actually traps your gold under the black sand, so you don't wash your gold out of the pan. So, you know, it's a good and bad thing. But so yes, we're going to gather all these up, try to clean it the rest of the way up, dry it up, and we'll come back with a weight. So here we're back again. Finally got all the gold up, cleaned up, all the black sand out. And yeah, I mean, looks like a good little bit. Now, there's not as many pieces as our last video on the small side. I think the last bag I did had about 300 or so little pieces. There's probably 100 there. Got some bitter, chunky pieces out of this one. I don't know if you can tell. That piece there has some girth to it. I don't know how good the camera will focus in on that, but I imagine that is considered a gold nugget. And then some of these other big pieces are nice and chunky too. So, yep, we're gonna have to dry it out, and before we can put it on the scale and see what we got. Okay, here we are back again for our gold weigh. We're actually going to weigh that big piece of gold and see what it weighed. So let's set that on the scale. Oh wow, that is over a half a gram piece of gold. That's amazing. Yeah, I would say that is considered a gold nugget. It's got lots of little humps and bumps on it, and it's pretty thick, if you can see that. So, actually really happy about that. Biggest piece of gold I've found. We're going to go ahead and get the rest of the gold out and put it in the cup, and we'll see what we got all together. Okay, so there's all of our gold in the cup. Let's see what that looks like, and we're down here to 2.088. So we got 2 grams of gold, when I think we were promised 2 grams out of there. Really neat getting that little chunk that was over a half a gram by itself. So, yep, that was our last bag of dirt, guys. There's still one more bag I'd like to try, but it's going to have to be sometime in the future. Yeah, so anyway, like I said, probably not going to be cleaning out any more gold for a little while, but I do have permission to prospect on somebody's property, so we're probably going to get out there within the next few weeks, and I'll try to put out a video on that. But yeah, like the channel, or subscribe to the channel, like the video, share with your friends, and have a nice day.